freedom to own a gun. So there's a freedom. This is important, and there's a cost. All freedom has a cost. This is part of the origin of the United States. Freedom has a cost, okay? For Korea to control guns in the way that they do via a strong state, that has a cost. Because Koreans can't own the guns that they want to own. And there are other ways in which their lives are controlled. But that has a cost, okay? So what do you guys think about that?
자유에 대한 강의 중 총기 소유에 대한 이야기가 나왔습니다. 그리고 자연스럽게 미국과 한국을 비교하게 됐는데요.
Like if you think about it, like this is obviously the perspective of the price that like you have to pay in the United States to have a gun, but like also if you think about it, there's some benefits to it, right? Like the fact that you can have a gun, like it's definitely something that is going to bring you more security. So again, like it's easier for you to like prevent a robbery, right? You could think about that. Of course, you would have to look at the data and see like how many robberies have been prevented because of the use of personal weapons, for instance. But like I think that's why like people support the use of weapons here, like because of those reasons that like because you have that autonomy to protect yourself, to basically have like a very powerful, because like a weapon is something very, very powerful if you think about it, right? Like it's something that by just pulling a trigger you can kill someone or many people. So like
당연하다는 듯 먼저 총기 소유의 장점에 대해 말하는 콜롬비아 학생, 그리고 샘 교수님은 한국을 이야기하며 꼭 필요한 것만은 아니라 답했는데요.
Okay, I hear what you're saying. This is good. But look, in Korea you got 246 deaths if they're the size of the US, okay? By guns. You don't need to protect yourself. Like, what are you protecting yourself from? Nobody has guns. Like, what's the point? It's like, so at most what you're saying is to the people in Korea who want to own guns, who first off don't even really want to own guns, because most people in Korea, just like most people in Colombia, I mean, people who aren't from a gun culture are like, why would I need a gun anyway? So like, all right, why do I need a gun? So they're already protected. There's only 246 people died a violent death if it's the size of the United States. So like, in a way, that argument is moot, because if you lived in that world, it's like, okay, well, I don't need a gun then. Let me move on with life. Right now, even though you're not allowed to be in a place like Penn State, even in here, you still could be packing, and nobody would know. Is the price of that worth it? Is the question, right? Or is it worth having a stronger state who says, no, you know what, we're going to own the guns, we're going to have them, and you're not going to have them. And you could be like, I'm not sure that's worth it. And these are different cultures, different worlds, different ways of seeing the world. Do you have a thought on that? Or like, what's coming up? What questions are coming up for you?
한국의 이야기를 가만히 듣고 있던 미국인 학생이 다시 반박에 나섰습니다. 그런데
I don't know. I mean, personally, I kind of like to flirt with anarchy. So, taking all guns away in the U.S. is like, I don't really personally see like how that would cut down on violent crimes that are potentially associated with like organized crime, where people could access guns in illegal ways. I don't think we should have like no restrictions on guns.
But they do. But listen, they figured it out.
Who's
Koreans have figured it out.
Yeah, well, sure, I guess. It's a very different culture.
No, I got you. But
yeah.
you know
and
what
we
I
have
mean,
baked
right?
into like, our founding and
Yeah, I got
whatever
you.
that we're all big on guns and we have more guns than people and
all that kind of stuff. Yep. And so we're backing in this way, but the issue is we got to find this balance, and the question is it worth the price?
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure, like a lot of people who say like, oh, we have guns in the U.S. to prevent from government tyranny is like kind of silly when, our military is like pretty well armed. I think practically the purpose of having a gun would be more effectively used in like the case of self-defense, home invasion, hunting, that sort of thing.
Okay, right. All right. So, and if we didn't have so many guns, we probably wouldn't need to worry about those things anyway. Like in Korea. Maybe not, right? Maybe we wouldn't need to be.
한국이라는 나라를 알고는 있지만 자세히 알지 못한다던 두 학생은 결국 제대로 이해하지 못하는 듯했습니다. 말 자체는 이해되지만 그런 세상은 없다 라고 단언하는 듯 했죠. 미국에선 총기 관련 문제가 굉장히 심각하다 하는데요. 오래전부터 이것으로 많은 고민을 해왔지만 여전히 해결하지 못한 것이었습니다. 그러니 한국의 이야기를 들으니 도저히 믿을 수가 없었던 것이죠. 학생들의 이야기를 토대로 반대로 생각해볼까요? 최근 한국의 치안이 나빠졌다는 이유로 스스로를 방어하라며 총기 소유가 합법이 된다면 어떻게 될까요?